Right, hello everyone and welcome back to Woodside Farm. Today we're going to finish our silaging in field number 51. We've still got quite a lot to do. We've taken one headland off, need to do a few more and then we'll be able to go up and down the field. It's a fairly big field, so we're going to get a lot out of it. We already are getting a lot out of it. But I'm just bringing over the JCB loader to do the clamp with. Want to compact it as I go along, because if you do it at the end it takes a long time. So it's an early morning today, 5:25 we're starting. Here we are, not too much in there yet, but it's still good to compact it as we go along. Should really have some forks on the front. That's 80%. It also makes it easier when emptying as well if it's been compacted, because it can reverse the trailer up it much easier. Anyway, I'll put this just over here. And we'll go back to our harvester and our tractor. Already got the engines warming up here. So we're continuing from where we left off yesterday. The trailer is over half full, so we're going to have to empty that very soon. And you can see how much we've done, not too much really. Still a lot to go. Probably going to go through that, through the telegraph pole. It fills up really quickly. Doesn't take long to fill the trailer. And I've just noticed that gate there we could leave from. Almost full. Okay, so quickly reverse back. And we'll go and fill up the clamp again. Now I've not been through this gate yet. It could well go through the other, yes it does, go through this field. And then hopefully it will join up. I think it does. Yep. Right, so this time we should be able to reverse over where we've just clamped it and get right back to the back again. Makes it much smoother for the trailer. And back to the field. We'll do it every 2 times I think, compacting it. The rear wheel steer on the trailer definitely makes it easier to get through these narrow gates. And apparently The reason, well, one of the reasons possibly why this trailer wouldn't fit to the harvester was that it's got a walking floor, which I initially didn't even notice because it emptied and just assumed that nothing was different. But yeah, it doesn't tip. It's not a tipper. It has got a walking floor, so it was suggested it was a PTO, and of course the harvester doesn't have a PTO on the back to power that. I'm not sure if it is PTO, whether it's hydraulic, the walking floor, but either way I don't think the harvester does have that to suit it, so that is probably the reason why it didn't fit. Although we don't even want the harvester to tow it back to the yard, we just want to have it tow it around the field. But it doesn't matter anyway because we've got the tractor to tow it. It was only for the first headland. Half full again. We're going to get a great deal out of this. If only we could sell it, it would be really good. But we don't really need too much money in this map anyway. We've already got a lot of the equipment we need, and we can then rent the stuff we don't really need too often. Such as the harvester, which I've just rented yesterday, so definitely comes in handy. Saves a lot of money. Just set the harvester to go up and down the field now. I think 2 headlands should be enough with such a wide header it's got. Anyway, we're full again. Back to the yard, and this time we will clamp it. I could get out every time and turn the worker off, but to be honest I don't think it'd be costing too much. And we're not too tight for money now, so it should be okay. Take a long time if you have to keep jumping out and turning it off and on. Load number 3 into the clamp. So it's now 26% full. Not doing too badly. This is just from one field as well. Clamp it down. I always seem to lose frames per second when I get to the top there. Not sure what that's about. Then it comes back again when I come back to the bottom. I'm really not sure why it does that. Right, 77% that is. 93. And there it is. That is all compacted once again. So back to the field for another load. We'll just park this out of the way again. We're progressing slowly through the field. Doing quite well. The power cable up, well, pole up in front. Go either side of that. It's a good job those poles have got collision switched off, because that mixed with a worker is a recipe for disaster. Another pole there. So there's going to be quite a lot of going back and forth in this video. Finishing off this field. Going back to the yard a number of times. But I'm hoping to do some potato harvesting soon with the self-propel one, because before in Coburn Park Farm I did the trailed one, which really did not go too well, so I'm hoping that won't happen again. I prefer the self-propel one anyway, so that should be really good, and I can also use the auto combine mod for that. Yeah, I set this to work up and down the field, but I think it sort of noticed the curves from doing the headlands and it's followed us, so it's followed where it went before, thinking that it's still a straight line. So yes, it's not really worked out. It's not gone to plan. I might have to set it back to go around the circle. It might actually be quicker anyway like this, because when you set it to go up and down the field it does a lot of turning round, and it's really slow at turning around for some reason. I'm really not sure why. It was like that before, and it takes up so much time just turning around. So this is the more productive way of doing it. In FS15 anyway. Right, so that's 94%. We're almost full again. Fourth load. And there we go, 100% once again. So back to the yard, and we won't clamp again this time, we'll do that next time. Getting really full now. There's a frames per second drop. Just because I drove onto the silage heap seems to do that. Anyway, back for load number 5. We're doing well. We have done quite a lot of the field, and of course every time we go around it's less each time. We're making it smaller. We'll have this done in no time. Load number 5. Not quite full. Missed a bit on the end. But look at our clamp now. Doing really well. We're not going to use it all though. I just don't have enough things to use it on. There we go again with the frames per second drop. Something to do with driving on the clamp. I just don't know what. It's something to do with driving on the clamp. I think it's the trailer this time. Clamped again. Right, there should only be a couple more loads from that field, I would have thought. We've got quite a lot. And we're almost at the end. So here we are on the final section. Not too much, and it should all fit in this trailer load. The only thing I don't like about getting to the final section is the driver is really slow on turning, so it takes twice as long as it should do. And there we have it, field complete. So I think all there is left to do now is to, yeah, he's already gone anyway, the worker's already gone. We'll turn this off, we will fold it all up, even turn the engine off. And we'll put this onto the Follow Me. And after the fun we had with it yesterday, can't imagine this will go too well, but we'll try it anyway. Saves me having to come back to the field again for it. Even if it just gets to the gate before the farm, that's a lot better. It's a good start. It's a very good start. Now I know there's some overhanging trees there, so hopefully it won't hit them. Right, it's got stuck. We're going to rescue it in a minute. The final trailer load just here. It goes. Whenever it's tipping, we get this problem with lag, so we'll know when it's finished. There it goes. This can park up just in here. I'll just put this in the shed as well. And finally, the JCB loader. We'll just clamp it in and then we'll put that away too. And that'll be today's job done. Still lag. I think we'll probably just do this. I'll skip this and that'll be it. All done. That's 100% compacted. We finished off with 268,473 litres of silage from one field. I would say that was quite impressive. We'll jump out and we'll blanket it over and we'll call it a day. So thanks for watching everyone, and you can join me again tomorrow for more Woodside Farm. Bye for now.